Alright, so you want to know a good training split to build muscle? I got you. Class in session, it's time to get built. We got the glasses on today, so it's really Professor Brody today. So, my training split is push-pull legs. Alright, video over. Now I'm just playing. We're going to take a deeper dive into my training split and how I go about things to maximize muscle growth. So, first of all, what is push-pull legs? That means on push day, I'm doing chest and tris, and I throw shoulders in there. On pull day, I'm doing back and bis. And then I'm doing legs, and I'm doing that twice a week with one rest day. Also, every single day I'm training abs. Now let's take a deeper dive in how to maximize muscle growth. So when training, an advanced technique is to drop set. What is drop setting? That means you do one long set where you drop the weight a few times. I like to drop the weight 3 times, making it about a 4 set wrapped into one set. This really fatigues the muscle and forces it to grow. Now don't have every set be a drop set, okay? I like to save my drop set for the last set of a given exercise. And I usually like to run in increments about 30 to 45 pounds that I drop the weight. But it all depends on what weight you're using. If you're using less weight, make the increments less. If you've never tried drop setting out, you're definitely going to feel the burn, and it's definitely something you want to add to your routine. Next, I want to talk about going till failure. This is super important for making gains. Going to failure will overload the muscle and force it into growth. Now, we can even go beyond failure, which goes into the next thing I want to talk about, which is partial reps. Partial reps are another advanced lifting technique that is great for maximizing muscle gains. So once you're at failure and you can't do another full rep, start going to your partial reps. Do a partial range of motion. This allows us to go beyond failure and actually go to true muscular failure. On these type of sets, we're giving everything we got, and that's how you get the gains. At the end of the set, when I can't do a full rep anymore, I like to throw a few partials in there. So if you want to maximize muscle gains and you're going to failure, be sure to throw in those partial reps at the end of a set. A few extra reps where you're going halfway, a quarter of the way. Just getting that little bit of extra squeeze to go to true muscular failure. Now, how many sets should we do for every given muscle group? I personally do 10 sets. But I suggest 8 to 12 sets. If you're in that range, you're going to be making gains. Now, the last thing I want to talk about is switching up your training. A technique that has really helped me with muscle growth is actually switching up my training and switching up my weight and rep ranges. So I actually have heavy months and lighter months. So on a heavy month, I'm going to up the weight and do 5 to 8 reps for every given movement. On a lighter month, I'm going to do 10 to 15 reps and lighter weight for any given movement. And both of these training styles feel completely different. And that is why it's important to switch things up. Every month I've done this, I've come back stronger and bigger than last time. But when I do my heavy month, I switch to my lighter month. When I get back to my heavy month, I'm even stronger than I was before. I love this style of training, and I suggest you give it a try. So if you want to maximize muscle gains while you're training, do these 4 suggested tips. It's worked for me with the gains. I know it's going to work for you. That'll be all for this one. Leave a like if you liked the video. Leave a comment, subscribe for more content, and as always, let's get built.